I'm very, very grateful to God, without whom we would not all be here. Yeah? I'm also super, super grateful to the board of directors, especially for giving me this opportunity to be here today, and because of coming up with this wonderful idea of Alliance in Motion Global. Let's give them a big round of applause. Yes, I'm also very, very grateful, of course, to the staff back home who are very, very supportive. Our country manager, Madam Vanessa, our international trainer, Mr. Renz, they have been very, very supportive. In fact, I've seen them go beyond duty to just make sure that we are doing business in the right way. Sometimes we call them when it's not even working hours, during holidays, and they're always there for us. So I'm very grateful to them. Yeah. Lastly, I'm very, very grateful to my sponsor, Elias Muhozi, yeah, for introducing to me this wonderful idea of Alliance in Motion Global, right? Yes. So about me, I am a loving mother, yeah, and by training, I trained in school as a nurse, yeah. I remember when I was growing up, my mom told me the only way we are going to make it in life is by getting very good grades, yeah, and to change, you know, the kind of life we are living. What kind of life were we living? I grew up in what we call back home, humble background, yeah? Yeah, that's just another, you know, fancy word for poor, okay? You know, sometimes you want to make it sound good, yeah? So that is exactly what my circumstances when I was growing up. And I remember my mom would stay up with me the entire night to just make sure that I'm studying hard, getting good grades. And I remember I managed to score, you know, A's, nice grades. And I was admitted to the University of Nairobi. I pursued a degree in nursing, yeah? So I'm a trained nurse, yeah? Now, before Alliance in Motion Global, was I doing nursing? No. Because I remember when I cleared school, when I got my first job, I had already been introduced to the industry of network marketing, and I had started earning money as a student. So I looked at the amount of money they were offering me, and I decided to do network marketing full-time, yes? So, before Alliance in Motion Global, I was, of course, doing what? Network marketing, yeah? And of course, I know some of you recognize, yeah, that picture very well. Yes, how many of you do? Yes, I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from, okay? Right, and during this particular time, I remember I had been in network marketing for 7 years, and I was beginning to give up on network marketing. Why? You see, in network marketing, they teach you to dream big. They teach you, you know, to shoot for the stars. And I had been putting my very best, and I remember I started asking myself, is it something wrong with me, or is it something wrong with the compensation plans that are there? And, you know, I came up with the idea that if you have done something for 5 years, and you're not making, you know, the money of your dreams, which to me was around $10,000 a month, I decided to start looking elsewhere. And it was during that time, when I'm changing my mind about being a network marketing professional, Elias Muhozi, my sponsor, started looking for me. And when I went to Facebook, yeah, I saw he was a member of Alliance in Motion Global. So guess what I did? That made us not to be friends again. I remember for more than a year, he would go to my messenger and say, "Good morning, Damian." I would not even reply. "Hi, Damian." Yes? Sometimes he'd say, "Good night." Yeah? Other times he'd say, "How are you?" And then he comes again and replies, "For me, I am okay." You understand? Eh? So it was a monologue in my Facebook messenger. But guess what? The same Facebook, he kept on updating his status. You know, I started seeing things changing. Now, this is how I knew him. I knew him as a student. Now, ladies in the house, if such a gentleman is looking for you for an opportunity, would you pay attention? Would you pay attention? Okay, what about that one? So, I started seeing his life changing, slowly by slowly. In 1 year in Alliance in Motion Global, he bought himself his first car, a a Mercedes-Benz. So guess what? I started paying attention. And I remember that was the time we sat and talked, and we are told if you cannot beat them, do what? Join them. So on the 28th of July last year, I got started in Alliance in Motion Global. So as I speak to you today, thank you. I am 1 year, 3 weeks old in Alliance in Motion Global. And it's been one of the most exciting times in my life, okay? Now, this is where we all began. I remember when I was told about the business, I called my friends, so many of them, and I always remember these two ladies because they believed in me. The first one you're seeing right here, she's called Fabian. She was working in the bank, and she had been looking for an exit strategy for long. So I called her and asked her, are you still seriously looking for an exit plan from employment? And she told me, yes. What do you have? I showed her the business, and she got started with me. Yeah, 2 days after I joined the business. Today, as I speak to you, she's among the people taking home over 500,000 US dollars. Is that good money? 1 year later, I believe that is money that you can comfortably live in any part of the world, earning from Alliance in Motion Global. The next is Magdalene. She was running her own businesses. I had worked with her in my first network marketing company, and she had given up on network marketing. So when I called her, I told her, just give yourself a chance and see what this can do for you. Today, as we speak, both ladies are full-time members of Alliance in Motion Global, right? And back home, this is our training center, yeah? We acquired it, yeah, like a month ago. And on this particular day, one of our uplines from Nigeria, his name is Mike Adiemi, had come to visit. And that is my office, yeah? That is where we are doing business from, at the Central Business District of Nairobi, okay? Right. In that training center, we do a lot of mentoring and coaching people to become network marketing professionals. Because most of the people who join us back home do this business full-time. As a matter of fact, I started on the business full-time from day one because I believed in the compensation plan of this company, okay? Right, now what are some of the things I've achieved? Now, when I was 2.5 months old in Alliance in Motion Global, I was recognized as a silver executive. Do you have silver executives in the house today? Yes, I was recognized when I was exactly 2.5 months old in the business. As I was turning 7 months, I qualified as a member of, as a gold executive. And as you can see, on this particular day, we are being recognized back home in Nairobi. And 4 of the first people who joined me became silver executives, yeah? Right. Now, the most amazing thing is this. I managed to qualify as a member of the International Millionaires Circle when I was 6.5 months old in the business, right? Now, let me explain to you what it means being a member of the International Millionaires Circle of Alliance in Motion Global. It means from the day you join business, yeah, when they sum up total earnings, it's coming to around 250,000 US dollars. Is it making sense now? Yes, that is exactly what happened. Why? Because I found a company that is paying. Why would you sleep when you have found money? Yes? Tell your neighbor we have found money. We have found money. So if you find something that is paying you fully, you wouldn't rest, yeah? And this recognition was being done all the way in Manila, Philippines, during the 11th year anniversary. Yes? So one of the most exciting experiences in my life, okay? Right. Now, when I was a few months old in the business, I managed to buy myself a car. You know, there's always, back home, we have, every family has a family car. But many times you find it's the ladies who sacrifice the most. Yeah, you have to be picked and dropped, and when there is no somebody to pick and drop you, what happens? Either you're using public means, or yeah, you are using a car. So I managed to secure myself a fast car as I'm working for my dream car that I'm going to show you, okay? Right, so through Alliance in Motion Global, I've also managed to travel. Today I'm excited to be here in Dubai. Give Alliance in Motion a big round of applause. Now, so during the celebrations of the 11 years of Alliance in Motion Global, I managed to, travel to the Philippines, and it was also very, very exciting because that was my first travel out of Africa. Can you imagine that one? Yeah. And so this was us, the Kenyan delegates. This was in Qatar as we were connecting. Very excited, being in such a big airport, you understand? Eh? When you're coming from a place where there's no much exposure, it was very exciting. And who is leading the pack? Of course, the most excited person, isn't it? And you can see me, they're all smiles, right? And of course, one of the most exciting moments is when we arrived. We had dinner with the BODs, and of course, a moment to have a selfie with the CEO. It was very, very exciting, yes? Right. And of course, during AIM Academy, we managed to, interact and hang out with some of the top, highest paid distributors of Alliance in Motion Global. And I remember this particular gentleman, Janvi, I've been watching his videos, and he had been a source of inspiration. So standing next to him, taking a photo was a dream come true, yes? Yes, through Alliance in Motion Global. And of course, we managed to attend one of the most exciting evenings, a dinner, a gala dinner. Ladies in the house, do we like to dress up and go for dinners? Yes. We are always looking for places, to look good, show up, take pictures and post on Facebook, right? So I got such a moment, of course, attending the gala dinner. And of course, we were so excited to be interacting with, the highest paid members of Alliance in Motion Global worldwide. And I remember this particular photo, we were posing, having fun, remembering where we had come from, and it was very, very exciting, right? Okay, so this is me and the gentleman who introduced me to the business. And I remember he was telling me, I told you were going to make it, yeah? And of course, I was regretting the 1 year that I wasted ignoring him, you understand? Right, okay? And of course, we also had the privilege, to take our photo with the board of directors and our international trainers. It was very, very exciting with the, with the Kenyan delegates who had attended that event. Right. Then on global expansion, of course, we are told charity begins where? At home. So I've managed to expand my business to the neighboring countries, starting with Uganda. This is one of my leaders. She's called Lucky from Uganda. I've also managed to expand my business in Tanzania. Yeah, Tanzania has more than 100 distributors. Yeah, that are part of the Ultimate Missionaries. Right. I've also managed to expand business in a country called Botswana. Yes, down south. And it's been a very, very exciting experience, earning money from a country that I've not been in. Why? One of members of my group shared the business, and the lady on my far left, she's called Maggie. Maggie traveled to Botswana, introduced business, and today she has 60 downlines. Yeah? Right. Also, Rwanda is about to open up, but even before they open up, we've already gone there. We have a team that is coming up, very fired up people, and it is a very, very exciting experience to have business in other countries, yeah? So when the economy is not very good, what happens? You still are making money. For instance, for the last maybe 2 or so weeks, in my country, we've been having elections. So meaning people are not very keen with what? With business. But guess what? I've been earning money from Rwanda, I'm earning money from Botswana, I'm earning money from Tanzania. You can imagine. And of course Uganda. So you can imagine if I didn't have business there, what would be happening. Now, as I finish, I just want to share with you my 4 accounts from the time I joined. Yeah, so this is in Kenyan shillings, so I'm going to be able to give you, I have a total of 7 accounts. So I've taken the first 4, which are the accounts I've worked on. So when you look at my account 1, and of course there's always that place in the distributor tracking center where you can check what? Your current total earnings. Yeah, so when I put those 4 accounts together, yeah, they're coming to a total of 257,000 dirhams. Okay? Now, if you do that, if you divide that by 12, how much is that? I know some of us are very quick calculating. How much is that? If you do on average, during the 12 months that I've been with Alliance in Motion Global, for the first 4 accounts, that's more than, 5,000 US dollars. Yeah? And that again, that is also money you can live comfortably any place in the world. Yeah? Right. So, why am I working so hard? I'm working so hard so that I can fulfill the dreams that I have for the future. Of course, I want to have such a beautiful home. And of course, let me show you how the sitting room will look like. Yes? Courtesy of what? Alliance in Motion Global. I look forward to the future with a lot of excitement. And it's the reason I wake up to work hard every single day. And of course, remember I promised to show you my dream car? It's a Range Rover Evoque. Yeah, so this is the kind of machine that I'm going to buy. And guess what? Yes, this is what I tell myself, that if I thought I'm beautiful, you should see me when I'm inside that car. You understand? It's going to be very, very exciting, right? And of course, I want to be among the top real estate developers in my country, something that I'm starting from January 2018. And I want to be able to invest and one day have an asset here in Dubai, yeah? A holiday home, yeah? Right. And of course, once I have achieved most of my goals and dreams, I want to become a motivational speaker. I want to travel the world, and especially to give encouragement to the ladies and to tell them that they can do it in life. I want to give them hope, yes? This picture is one of the ladies who inspires me the most. Her name is Lisa Nichols. She's in the US. She doesn't know I exist, but through Alliance in Motion Global, I hope to share a platform with her one day. I hope to shake her hand, and tell her, thank you for inspiring me, Last but not the least, of course, I want to give back. And I want to take this opportunity to thank Mom Connie, because she has shown us that life is not just about what? Earning money. It's also about giving back to the society. So just like the Alive Foundation, I want to give back to the society. I want to be able to educate, a lot of children, especially girls. From the place where I come from, some of the people get good grades, but they are never able to continue past high school. Yeah, college education is a privilege. So I want to be able to provide that higher education to some of these poor families. And of course, not just money, give hope, love, everything. Work, cooperate with the other people. I want to give back to the society. And I want us to read this together. Can we all see this? Okay, let's read this together. I want to inspire people. I want someone to look at me and say, because of you, I did not care. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful sharing with you. I believe if I've done it from Kenya, you can do it much, much better. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Damian. How about give her a big round of applause? Were you inspired by her story, yes or no? To the ladies in the house who would like to become like her, raise your hand! Raise your hand! As high as you can! Grabe! The past, the present, and the future. Can you imagine?
So inspiring because
she has a very clear vision about your future.
So inspiring because the moment she saw Aimglobal, he did it the first day.
First day, full time. She achieved the millionaire circle in the span of about 6.5 months, and total income of about 257,000 dirhams.
Wow!
In Philippine peso, that's about 3.3 billion.
3.3 billion pesos in a matter of 1 year.
Yes, and
doing Aimglobal very seriously.
And not only that, she's just getting started. She's just getting started.
I cannot imagine 5 years from now what will happen to this lady.
And what a wonderful story of a woman, a lady. That's why the guys in the house, all the guys in the house, why are you so silent?
They're talking to themselves.
Suddenly, some of the guys were sitting down like,
No, they were challenged. They think if she can do it, they can do it also.
yes, of course. Because anyway, there's an equal opportunity in this company, in this business. Whether you're a man or a woman, we can equally become successful in this company.
Just never
Yes.
give up on your dreams.
Yes,
That's all
thank you very
over
much,
there.
Damian. You
Never give up on
inspired
your dreams.
a lot of people. Not only that, she was able to inspire a lot of people because some of us here were actually in FB Live. So some people, some distributors
So
across
we're
the world
inspiring millions.
are actually watching us.
Millions of
Yes.
FB friends.
Yes, and going on with
Okay,
our next
next
sharer. Yep,
Also from Pakistan.
just to inspire us. Yes.
Hey, let's call in. This is 1 million. I cannot hear you. 2 million. 3 million. Then millions of blessing. Join us in welcoming Mr. Akram Badi.
Akram.
Shining so bright, strawberry champagne on ice. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like.
morning.
That's what I
Kumusta ka? My name is Akram Badi. I came from Pakistan, and before Alliance Global, before network marketing company, I was in Taekwondo, Pakistan Taekwondo team captain. That time, I doing hard work, day night, but at the end of day, they say, go another country. I say, why? But my good luck, I am in network company, marketing company, very less experience, only 16 year. My first previous company, I make 1 million team there, 1 million. Why? Because when I see the system, then person stand here, he says you make big money. When he talk about 1,000, I say it's okay, it's for me. But after some time, he say you can 100,000 from here. I say maybe they talk for other one. But after some time, I understand this system. You can make big money from here. I say only one thing, all of you. When I come here, then I have very less English, but I have very big experience. You are very lucky. You have very good company, Alliance in Motion Company Global. Very good company. Because the system is very okay. Company profile is so good. The product is excellent. And after this, the marketing plan supporting all of us. When we start this company in Pakistan, I say for the big hand, for the Pakistan, those people start this company. One is Ahmad Bhatti and one is Saeed. They are the big hands for this person. I say not like this. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, million. Okay, starting of this company is very simple. All of you use Facebook? 8 hour, 10 hour, without shower. Joel, our upline is Joel here. He's just searching us at the Facebook. He's just sit here. No, this time totally team in Pakistan, this time total team. 26,000 people in Pakistan in Alliance in Motion Global. If you're not clapping for me, then you are just clapping for the Alliance in Motion Global. Big hands for Alliance. When we start the business in Pakistan, very big problems there, but everything is okay. No, this time 50 office there, 50 office. because of Alliance in Motion Global. I'm telling you very simple. When I come here, why I start work in UAE? Because I'm not can work in only Pakistan. When you come here, the different country pupils here. Okay? Different country pupils here. When we ask about the Alliance in Motion Global, then one thing is very important, the mindset is here. Okay? You have money problem? Why we come here? Because of money problem. Then one saying is, if you born poor is okay, but if you die poor it's not okay. It's all depend of you. When we start this here, the person I giving the class, they say I don't have the money. I say, when you are money problem in your country, then you make first passport, urgent passport. You tell me the money problem is still there or not? But mindset is okay. We go outside. After some time, you just take visa, and after this, you take ticket. You tell me, brother, money problem is there or not? Money problem is still there, but mindset is okay. We go there and make the money. One thing is very important. When you come here, you think different country people come here, but after some time you all go to your back home, your hometown. It's okay or not? But I see the person here, they are in very hard working here, but not make the money. You are lucky. I am in the 16 market. I am not such a company like this, Alliance in Motion Global. Very nice company. Before I know, seeing the whole network marketing. I start with work with one person. His name is Ali Raza. My family is there. No think about the country. Network not ask which country do you belong. Network not ask which language you speak. Network not ask how much you education. Network not ask how much you hold. Network asks only one thing. If you want do something, if you take decision, and if you pay the price of success, the one day you are come here and become a millionaire here in this stage. We all a team, we all a family. I'm just work start the 1st August I came here. And inshallah next month, the 1st September, my team sit there. The 15 silver executive are in this stage. Within 1 month, 15 silver executive is there. The all points is there. We not putting the points because they not qualified. They not take 2C24/7 Ganna say I put these all boxes in the 1st August. You get the uni level. You also get stair step, you also get positional point, and the very first month the 15 people come in as a silver executive, first time the history of the life, first time within 1 month. But this belongs to duplication. I have team 50 people is here, and next month the duplication they make 1 person in 1 month. The second month, September, I have 100% here. And after next month, 200. And after next month, this all belong to the duplication. Just I make 3 group in WhatsApp. 1 group is deactive group. The deactive group belong, those persons, those are part of Alliance in Motion Global, but they present not their system. After this, I make second group is active group. This group belong to, they are in system and also present our system. And after this we talk about the third group is effective group. They are in system, they present the system and tell the NDO way of working, and after this they make the money. My person is start here. This time he is in account. $2,000 within month. $2,000 Ali Raza is sitting there within 1 month. When I come here, I start the work with 14 accounts because you can't get only 7 accounts. How possible I get 14 accounts? Because the previous experience, my child this time in 13 years, this time my child in 13 years. When he was born, the Pakistan history know very well. Very first day I introduced my son in the network marketing. Very first day. Why? Because I say when he come in, go in the education, and after this we searching the job. But if he start network marketing, then he knows search the job. He can keep the person at the salary like a boss. Then I start, and last month I make here in UAE, my accounts is there, the all management is know very well. The 1 month I make 15,000 dirham in here in UAE, 1 month. Because you're clapping, tell, you not believe, you believe on depend on your heart. If I sing here, then go there. But it's only duplication. Bro, just come here and understand the system. You are lucky in network marketing. You have a very good company this time. God bless the management of Alliance in Motion. God bless the distributor of Alliance Motion Global. God bless the people that start the work. Our MDs, PODs, because people don't have to do anything in Pakistan. Such a great loot. I say one time, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, million. We are successful. Come here, Millennials Club. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Wow, 15,000 dirhams 1 month. Is that a good money? 15,000. That's around how much in Philippine peso? 200,000. 200,000 isang buwan. Pwede na pang fishball. 200,000 worth of fishball. Alright, you want more? You want more? Yes, and going on with our next testimony, another successful distributor from the continent of Africa. He's actually one of our top distributors down in Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Barnabas Mugwanya!
The energy you use is the money you will get. If you use less energy, you are going to get small money. So if you use big energy, you are going to get big money. How many people you want to earn big money? How many people you want to earn big money? So let's increase the energy. We are doing it one more time. Are you ready? 1 million! 2 million! 3 million! And many millions. It's a great opportunity to be here. My name is Barnabas Mugwanya, and I come from Uganda. I am 2 years and 10 months in this business. I am part of the Speakers Bureau, Batch 1 Uganda, part of the Millionaires Circle, a global ambassador, and it has been a wonderful opportunity. But before I continue, I would like to thank God for this opportunity to be here, because it has been His grace that I'm here. I would like also to thank our dear Board of Directors for allowing me to come and share with you my experience about this business. And I thank the Vice President. I thank the administrative team of Alliance in Motion Global in our country. Mr. Joboy Tinction in absentia, I thank him so much. He has been there so much for us. Mr. Renz, our international trainer, and also Mr. Ronel. We also have Mr. Ian Mongera. We love them so much. They have been so supportive. Maybe we wouldn't be where we are if they were not there. And of course, I would like to thank every distributor in this house for having been so courageous to take up this opportunity. Because we have shown this opportunity to many people, and they don't see the big picture about this opportunity. Well, I started Alliance in Motion Global. By the time I saw this opportunity, I was at the verge of giving up upon my dreams. I didn't know what to do next because I had done most of the things. I personally am born from the poorest family, the deepest village of our country. I grew up with a single mother who had never gone to school. And her source of income was preparing local liquor, alcohol. That was our source of income. And it was a very painful process. We used to sleep in a grass-thatched house. So my mom always encouraged me to study and look for jobs. Because when it could rain at night, it could rain on us. We are so poor that we couldn't even afford enough grass to search the house properly. So, she always told me, son, if I had studied, maybe we wouldn't be going through what we are going through. So I limited my success in life to one thing: if I get a job, I will be successful. If I get a job, I will buy the car I want. If I get the job, I will buy the house I want. So I went to school. This is me in secondary school. But with this mindset, if I can get a job, I will be successful. If I can get a job, I will not be poor like we are with my mom. So I went to school. Then I went to a college, National Teachers College. I trained as a teacher. And finally, I got a diploma in secondary education. And then I got a job at Alliance High School, Nansana. This is me in the checked shirt in the staff room. So when I got a job, I was so happy. Because now I saw all the dreams I have been thinking about, they are now going to come to pass. Now I'm going to buy the car I want. Now I'm going to help my mother. But my happiness was short-lived, only for 1 week. Because the headmaster told me, yes, we have given you a job, but we are going to tell you how much you will be earning after 1 week, after we observe the way you work. I made sure that 1 week, I'm the most disciplined teacher on the campus. I keep the time, I teach well. I don't want to step in paspalam. So after 1 week, the headmaster called me, told me, I have observed you're one of the most hardworking teachers here, and we shall make sure you are one of the most highly paid teachers. We are going to pay you 130,000 Uganda shillings. That is less than 40 US dollars. That is less than 40. Not 400, 40 US dollars. How can you survive? From the 40 US dollars, you have to get transport, you have to get rent, you have to get to feeding. So life was very hard. So I was teaching part-time. So I decided some of the days which I don't go to school, I should try some other part-time businesses to help me increase my income. So I tried the businesses, the ones you can think about and the ones you can't think about. Like plaiting women hair. So I started plaiting women hair with my sister in the salon. But it was so tiresome because she spent all day standing, plaiting hair. So by the end of the day, the back is aching, the legs are aching, the chest is aching, the hands are aching. But tomorrow you have to wake up very early in the morning. So after like 8 months, I started the second-hand shoe business. Second-hand shoe business, it was so challenging. Why? Because you could buy a sack which is sealed. You don't know what is inside. By the time you unseal it, all types of shoes, the ones that can be put on and the ones you don't want are there. So it was so challenging. So after some time, I started second-hand clothes. Second-hand clothes was more challenging because you buy a sack which is sealed. When you unseal it, then they start choosing what we call first class. Then after choosing first class clothes, then you have to invite customers now. You have to call them, clothes, you come, clothes. I don't know how we can speak it in here. You invite them. Like that. So you invite customers to come. So it was so challenging. Remember, I'm doing all this part-time as I'm teaching. So then from second-hand clothes, I started pineapples from an island. This is me here in the background. Doing all that, but life kept being stagnant for so long. And then, after the Iraq war, I trained as a security guard to go and work as a security guard in Iraq. There is that time when they used to take people to Iraq to work as security guard. So I trained, and guess what? We are not taken. So for many years I used to work, but living a very stagnant life. It's one thing to work hard, it's completely a different thing to be progressing. You can be working very hard, but very stagnant. So, I reached a point I didn't know what to do next now. How many people have big dreams here? Big dreams. Big dreams. So if you are seated next to a person who is not putting up his hand, change the position. It's very dangerous to sit around, to hang around with people who don't have dreams. How many people have dreams? Very good. So I had these dreams. I dreamt of driving a nice car, time freedom, a nice house, going for holidays. But doing all those businesses, instead of walking towards my dreams, every year I walked farther away from my dreams. So what do you do when you are at the verge of giving up? You join Aimglobal. Tell your neighbor you join Aimglobal. Power! Aimglobal, when Aimglobal came, it changed everything. It changed everything. So, how did I come to know Aimglobal? By the way, I had started network marketing. I had tried network marketing before with the same company with my sister, which she was working in. So, you know, in network marketing, you start with that figure, tell you big money, many, many promises. But I had also failed. Now Aimglobal came when I was at the verge of giving up. I didn't know what to do next. So, now I'm 2 years, 10 months in Aimglobal. What has Aimglobal done in my life? Number one, this is what it has done in my life, and I strongly believe this is what is going to happen in your life. Power. Number one, Aimglobal has given you financial freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, this word exists. The word financial freedom, you can have financial freedom. I'll never forget this day when the board of directors were recognizing me as distributor number 2 in our country. Power. And of course that means money. Aimglobal is paying me at least, by then at least it was at least $20,000 US, 20 a month. Power. It is like a dream. It is like a dream. So, financial freedom. Why financial freedom? 7 ways of earning. Why financial freedom? Because of matching bonus. Financial freedom means you even if you don't work, you can still earn. Huh? Even if you don't work, you can do what? Still earn. That happens only and only in Aimglobal. Power. So if you take your time to build your network, spend sleepless nights building your network, a day is going to come. You are in a hotel, you are at a beach, but you are encashing. You are sending money to the bank, you are encashing. This has happened to me. And it has also given me good life with my family. How many people, your parents here? Let me tell you, it's only parents who can know what poverty can do to the family. You walk in the supermarket and your kids pick things and you can't afford. They pick a wonderful doll and you say, it will bite you, you just put it down. But because you can't afford. But it has given me good. This is my children, Chilaba Jespa. They are living wonder. They are going to best schools in Uganda. Wow. So it has changed my means of transport. This was my first car in 6 months. First car in my life, first car in our family, first car in our clan. Power. So, after 1 year, I bought a Land Cruiser, Prado. Power. This was supposed to be my Christmas gift last year. BMW X6. It was supposed to be my Christmas gift, but when I shared with my aunt, my dad died when I was very young, so I have only one aunt. So she sat me down, she told me, son, instead of buying that car, you invest that money in rentals. So I listened to her, and guess what? I have built the rentals. My daughter is called Chirabu. My daughter is called Chirabu. Chirabu means gift. So, I can't show you anything my dad left behind. So I don't want to live the life. You know, in life you can either continue the mistakes of your parents or decide to create a new generation. Power. So, my daughter is in P2, but she has got apartments to cater for her education. Cutters of Alliance in Motion Global. The question is, how soon do you want to live your dreams? Because this is a God-sent opportunity to help us live our dreams, live the life other people are just dreaming about. Power. So, these apartments, they are newly constructed. By the way, they are 6 units. I have completed the first 3, and there is another unit. So, and this is the home under construction. It is on half an acre in Kampala. Half an acre. Guys, I started this business when I was sleeping in a rented house. The rented house was, I was renting a house and I was paying less than $40 US. But I couldn't pay for the house for 4 months. 4 months. The first month I gave excuses. The landlord listened to me. She was a lady. The second month I gave excuses. She forgave me. The third month I started moving out very early in the morning. Before she comes, I am already gone. Now the 4th month, I don't know whether she slept on the veranda. By the time I opened up very early in the morning, she was there. She told me today, you either pay my money or take out your things. But 2 years, 10 months, I'm a landlord. I ask rent from other people now. Power! 1 million! 2 million! 3 million! And many millions. Everybody point at me. Say, Barnabas. Point at me. Say, Barnabas. If Aimglobal can change your life, it can't change my life. Do you believe it? It's going to happen to you. Power. So, life kept on changing. Then came travels. When I was young, I used to sleep to stay in a village with my mom. And you could see aeroplanes during night. The lights. And I could wonder, which kind of people travel in aeroplanes? Do they drop from heaven? Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, courtesy of Alliance in Motion Global, I have managed to travel to different places by air. Power. This is Africa, this is Kenya, this is Tanzania, this is South Africa. Guys, this is when we were in Manila. This is the person who was born from the deepest villages of Uganda. Power. Guys, Aimglobal is life-changing. Take your business seriously. Will it be easy? No. It won't be easy. Some people will discourage you. And mostly the closest people around you, the families, the friends, the so-called friends, will discourage you. But persist, and you'll succeed. Power? So, lastly, this is when we are in Manila, and it has given me the opportunity. To me, this is the most important part Aimglobal has given me. Because it's okay to change your life, but Aimglobal has given us the opportunity, like Michelle Obama says. It's not about how much money you are making, but it's about the difference. The difference. If you look behind like this, how many people have you put smiles on their faces? How many? How many? And for that point, I would like to appreciate Mami Koni for Alive Foundation. In Uganda, when we went to do Alive Foundation, the children were very happy. The smile, and even today remember the smiles on their faces. And this is what Aimglobal does. That apart from changing my life, this is a training center for my team in Uganda. This training center sits at least 500 people in the heart of Kampala. So this is the outer part of it. This is the inside part. So we do trainings every day. Every day. And this is the office. It has a section of the office. And then this is the recently concluded trainers training. This is Speakers Bureau batch 3 for the team. Wow. Power. So, all these people, I can show you people here where 1 year ago couldn't afford the lunch. You know, life in Dubai is different. in African countries, poverty is at the deepest levels. At the deepest levels. But people couldn't afford lunch. People couldn't afford tax fee. You find them parking their cars. And to me, that's very powerful. This is Robert. Robert had shifted from the city to the deepest village because he could no longer cope up with the standards of he was bankrupt. When we shared with him this opportunity, at least it makes at least 4 million. I don't know that's how much in every single week in the company. This Irene was a housewife. She could ask everything from the husband, from the biggest and even the smallest. But today, when we showed her the business, she has bought a car, she's empowered financially. This is Kevin. Kevin used to work in Dubai. Is it Dubai or Abu Dhabi? Abu Dhabi. When we showed him the business, Kevin has got his own training center in Uganda. So guys, this is a God-sent opportunity. Take this business seriously and guard it. This is Liz. The challenge of this lady, she had not gone to school. No office in the country could employ her. But when she was sold this business, actually I'm the one who showed her the business because we are both poor. So I thank her very much because she believed in me. She was the first person to believe in me. Because I started the business when I was very poor, you could tell people, this company will make us rich, there is money, they tell you, how much have you made? You give us some and we eat. But she believed in me, started the business. She's a landlord in Uganda. This was her first car. This is her second car in the business. This is when she was recognized as top 7 in Uganda. A girl who had never gone to school, today she's a multi-millionaire. So these are other people, because of time, these are other people who are in Uganda alliances. There is an explosion. People join with packs and many packs. And it's going to happen here, I strongly believe. So these are other people in the business. And you have also, Alliance has given us the power to support community. This is a home, it's called the Sunny Babies Home, where they neglect, where they keep children that are dumped. It's a baby's home. So I'll never forget this day when we made a shopping. I don't know where other pictures have gone. We took choco, my choco, we bought soya beans, and we put smiles on people's faces. I couldn't do that when I was poor. But today, 2 years, 10 months, the story is completely different. And wow, Aimglobal explosion in Uganda. Wow. Today, even people who have not joined Aimglobal will tell you, if you want money in network marketing, join Aimglobal. Yet they are not members. They are not members. But they tell you, if you want money, you join Aimglobal. So guys, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. Let's take it seriously and let's guard it. So as a team, we have a project to create 500 self-made millionaires in the next 3 years. 500. So, as I'm concluding, as a distributor, I want to give you these 5 tips that can help you grow your business. When you want to succeed in this business, I know that you have a lot of skills, but learning has never ended. Learning doesn't end. Number one, you have to have reasons why you are doing this business. Identify a reason that will be